What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with RK Outpost, and we've talked a lot about all the different projects in development for Disney, Lucasfilm, Disney Star Wars right now, and all of the production issues with that. But there's one thing that we've kind of forgot that's fallen by the wayside a little bit, probably just because most of us in this community here aren't necessarily quite as interested in this, but there is a game show in development at Lucasfilm right now featuring Ahmed Best. Yes, Jar Jar Binks is back, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to talk a lot about Ahmed Best in this video and why I'm actually really happy for him that this is going through and he's going to get to be a part of Star Wars again. But you can see here, new show, Jedi Temple Challenge, starring Jedi Master Ahmed Best. And the reason they say that is because this is the image that has leaked. And you can see right here, it's Ahmed Best in Jedi robes with seems to be a couple droids and a bunch of children out here in a forest. They're about to do this Jedi Temple Challenge. So that is one of the images that we see here. And another one looks more like promotional stuff. Here you have the... we have seen this image before. I have seen this, but what we haven't seen are these promotional images with the kids holding their lightsabers up, presumably after they've completed the challenge. There you go. Looks like they're getting ready to face a clone of Palpatine or something in that shot. But those are the images we have. Specifically, this one's pretty big with Ahmed Best in there. But I want to let you guys know what exactly we know about this show, which we haven't heard anything in quite a while. This is the first time. So right here you have Disney Plus sets Star Wars game show Jedi Temple Challenge, Jar Jar Binks actor Ahmed Best to host. In the show, young contestants will face tests of ability in the core Jedi principles of strength, knowledge, and bravery, while facing obstacles in an attempt to achieve the rank of Jedi Knight. Best will appear as Jedi Master and mentor to the contestants. Mary Holland will voice a humanoid droid companion. The series will debut in 2020, executive produced by all these people. This is definitely a kid's game like no other, said Lucasfilm Senior Director of Online Content and Programming, Mickey Caporferri. The various challenges will test a Padawan's connection to the Force in 3 locations, a forest planet, on board a Jedi Star Cruiser, and inside a Jedi Temple, immersing them in the audience in a fun, humorous, and exciting competition. And of course, Jar Jar Binks, most notably in the Phantom Menace. Yes, we all know Ahmed Best as Jar Jar Binks. And one of the reasons that I am very excited for Ahmed Best for this opportunity, listen, I don't really care about a kids show. There is some details here from the person that made this post. Can't really reveal everything, but it's a kids game. It looks pretty cool. 5 to 13 age range. Some Lore and Galaxy Edge type merchandise used for props. Overall, this would be so cool as a child. Kinda jealous. Lol. Glad to see him getting back to Star Wars. I know the Jar Jar stuff was very taxing on his mental health. For sure. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. We know, a couple years ago, Ahmed Best made this post. 20 years next year, I faced a media backlash that still affects my career today. This is the place I almost ended my life. Still hard to talk about. I survived, and now this little guy is my gift for survival. Would this be a good story for my solo show? Let me know. And then you see a picture of him and his son right there. Really cool. Really cool picture. But one of the important things to take away from that is, regardless of how many websites try to say that Ahmed Best was harassed by the fans, you can see that Ahmed Best feels like he was harassed by the media. That the media were the ones portraying him as some kind of racist stereotype of a Caribbean person or of a Jamaican person in Jar Jar Binks. The media are the ones that drove him to this, not the fans. Ahmed Best has always really loved the fans. And in fact, if Ahmed Best was put in charge of anything at Lucasfilm, look what he says he would do. This is from a couple weeks ago. Star Wars Ahmed Best says he would ask the fans for help if he directed for Lucasfilm. Man, just that. I don't even know what else Ahmed Best has done, what his other qualifications would be to direct. Just that should maybe put him on a list, because it's something that no one else at Lucasfilm seems to want to do. Ask the fans what they think. They kind of think they're above the fans. The fans should know better. We've seen a lot of them come out over recent years and talk about what they think about fans, including members of the story group, including even Dave Filoni himself. Not that that gets mentioned too often. But let's take a look at this. Fan service has been a hotly debated topic over the last few years, thanks to the rising absurdity of social media and the release of some vastly different Star Wars films. And they talk about the vocal fandom and toxicity. Of course, they have to mention toxic fans because this is comicbook.com. Ahmed Best, who's best known for playing Jar Jar Binks, recently spoke out about potentially directing a Star Wars project in the future. He didn't confirm or deny that he would be helming something down the line, but he did address the topic of the fans, saying he would absolutely use them as a resource. Look at this quote right here from Ahmed Best. "I don't hate fans or fandom. I've been a fan since the 70s. If I were to direct a Star Wars movie, which, well, that's all I can say about that, I would ask for help from the fans. It's a secret weapon that not a lot of movies have. Hashtag Star Wars fam, hashtag we are Jar Jar, hashtag prequels." And then they go on to say here, "Star Wars does have an already built-in fan base, regardless of what a new project may be, but that base hasn't always been the kindest. Toxicity has surrounded the release of the last two movies. Just because a bunch of people don't like something doesn't mean it's toxic. And guess what? A bunch of people don't like The Last Jedi. A bunch of people don't like The Rise of Skywalker. Bottom line, that's it. It's nice to see someone like Ahmed Best. It's nice to see him realize that fans are part of what makes your product palatable. It's what sells your product. Fans are what keep it alive. That doesn't mean you have to listen to every single thing that every fan tells you to do, but it does mean you should take it into consideration. We've seen George Lucas tell that to Ron Howard before he directed Solo. Maybe it didn't work out so well for Solo. That project was already doomed from the start. But like George says, it's for the fans. You have to be willing to walk that line and listen to them, but still be able to tell your story. So there you have it. That's what we have, these first leaked images of Jedi Temple Challenge with Ahmed Best looking pretty happy and content in his role as host of this new game show, Disney game show. Like I said, not something that I am probably going to be watching very much of at all. However, I feel good for Ahmed Best. Good that they're doing this, and maybe something different, something cool for kids coming out of Disney Star Wars. Maybe something that my kids would actually enjoy. So that's always a cool perspective. Like I said, not for me, but hopefully some people can get some enjoyment out of this new thing from Lucasfilm. And awesome for Ahmed Best, a dude who would listen to the fans if he was ever put in charge of anything. And again, a guy who wasn't driven away due to fans, but media. So maybe the media will learn their lesson and not go after the guy so hard if they don't like this show. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about the show, about how it looks, about if it's interested, if you have kids, if you think that they would like it, and about Ahmed Best in general. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.